Right then, so we're back. It's been a while since I played this. I remember we were in Dr. Newman's office. We just got that key after doing the safe and the book puzzle, and I assume that key is going to be for, if you remember, the furnace. The furnace room. Oh, comment. No, the furnace room. There was that little box on the left. I think that key's going to be for that. The last book said about burning something and that, didn't it? Hey! Whoa! What the fuck? Can I kill? It's about time finally came across something I could do. I'm guessing I'll climb on that ladder on the left. But that was just funny, that was. It sounded like a baby crying, to be honest, didn't it? Can you still get me? Can I turn around? Should we just wait and see if you can still get me? Yeah, you can. So I've got to keep clicking. Well, actually, click and be careful, because I bet there's going to be like a locked door, but I'm going to go past the key. Typical of point and click games, that is. Fucking moonwalking motherfucker. Can I press the fire button now? Ah. It's on the other side of the door. Sounds like me when I take a shit like that, dude. Pardon me. If I had to just walk away and I accidentally killed someone that I shouldn't have. Let's crawl through there. Flush the toilet. Fucking hell, I wish you were some of them that work tool that. No, it fucking work. With animals at times, they even shit us up the toilet. There's urinals, yeah? And they piss in the toilet instead of the urinals. And don't flush it. Oh, another key. I know exactly where that key is. I know exactly where that goes. just can't remember exactly how to get there. Another sleeping area. No. No. Oh shit, how do I get there now? Oh, fucking no. There we go. There, the camera's there. Here we go. Ha! Ha! Give me the goodies. What's it? Oh, a key card for... Oh, fucking journal. Key cards for Donald's living quarters. Fucking books. It's been 6 months since Melissa and Joyce died. I've really struggled without them. They were my life, and to have them ripped from me like that was something nobody should ever have to go through. My mind is clear now, though. I think I've mourned them long enough. I have a job to do now, an important job. The farm coincidentally was provided me with the means of doing this job. I still can't get over what I found there in the basement levels. Hard to believe remnants of that place still exist after all these years. It's a shame Franklin could only find the one document in the dirt files. I'd have liked to have known. I'd have liked to have known more. No matter, it still suits my needs perfectly. I think Franklin properly. Oh, I must. Fucking hell, I'm being silly. I must thank Franklin properly as soon as I can. It can't have been easy sneaking that document out. I hope there's no comeback for him. If there is, it will have been worth it though. When I'm finished here, this will be the most talked about event in the world. It'll be unlike anything else anyone has ever seen before. It's not going to be nice. It's going to be terrible, especially for those 5 directly involved. Do you reckon it means that the team for the Blue Locust? Red butterfly, red locust, blue butterfly. It's one of them. But it will be more their own fault. Nobody will have forced them into it. They will relish the hope I'm going to give them, and they will follow me into hell, based on nothing but blind faith. And it won't be till the very end, when the whole world knows, that they'll realise their mistake and be faced with the consequences. I wish them that they'd never met me, never followed me, never believed me. But it will be too late. And that's the point, isn't it, really? I can't really feel sorry for them. Did anyone feel sorry for Melissa or Joyce? Some people, of course, but not everyone. And it was those people blindly following the will of others that were ultimately the cause of my loss. And they need to know that. They need to be made to think about that. Think about it. In a way, that changes their entire view on things. People need to learn to think for themselves. Only then can the world be changed. Only then can it be a better place. I found the 5 hunters that are going to join me in this little project of mine. Sasha, a quiet little thing who's never been given a chance. Keegan, a street punk with a chip on his shoulder. Zach, a doctor who made a mistake and lost his wife and child. Amelia, a wife whose husband treated her like a punch bag. And Gabriel, a highly rated football player who lost out to fate and never got his break. All 5 of them need my guidance, my hope, my direction. They're all looking for something to belong to and something to believe in again. I'm going to give them that. Everything is moving along nicely on schedule. The farm is up and running, the hunters have joined me. I give them their invitation, and they're not questioning a thing. Oh, initiation, sorry. It's all working out much better than I could have hoped for. Tomorrow, we take our first acquisition, a grubby little police officer who's taking bribes on the side to turn a blind eye to certain unpleasant things. His job means he gives hope to people, but of course it's false since he's not even honourable. The fact he's taking the money of known criminals is leading to the inevitable suffering of others. This cannot continue. He shall be the first, and we'll see how everybody does. Everything went perfectly with the officer. With Officer Hoyt. Did I already say that now? God knows. It was a clean acquisition, no problem at all. Everybody did their job and I'm impressed. I think I picked the right 5 people. I can only hope things continue in this vein. Keegan is upsetting the apple cart somewhat. Zach is not happy with him, says he has no respect for the rules. I'm slightly worried about this as it could destabilise things if it gets out of hand. I'll keep an eye on him. He's a good kid, so I'd hate to have to get rid of him before at the end, but I will if I have to. I said that from the very beginning. This project must run to completion, otherwise it's pointless. I had a little scare the other day. I thought someone was coming for us. Thought I'd been found out and was being raided or something. I darted to the escape room as quickly as I could and was almost up the ladder when I heard Keegan shouting to the new guy. He'd just abducted. I wish he wouldn't get so aggressive and worked up. Puts me on edge. I'm not sure having my quarters just off the main hub like this is the best thing. If there's time at all over the next few weeks, I might consider a change around. Sasha has really messed things up, silly girl. Why didn't she just come to me if she wanted to leave? What would I have said? I don't know, but at least I could have talked her through her issues and tried to persuade her to reconsider before taking any drastic action. She's given me no choice now, though, and to involve another person just makes things worse. I didn't want to involve any more people than I had planned, and I certainly didn't want to involve any people that didn't deserve it. I'm not sure this James deserves it. In some ways, I could argue he does, but I think I'd just be trying to force it into fit. I have no choice now, though. Sasha brought him into this, not me. I can at least rationalise things that way. Sasha and James have been dealt with. Zach was the only one who seemed genuinely upset about that. I think something may have been going on there, which again, wouldn't have been ideal, and I'd have known about it at the time. Doesn't matter anyway. It's been dealt with. We can all move on. Things can get back on track. It won't be long now until I reveal to the world I still can't believe Sasha managed to get into my office. So devious for one. I've changed my code to 4139. Oh, let me get this. I don't know if I need this code at all. 4139, or could be a 9139. I'm sure that's the code I used to get in here. I'll have to check. I'll have to change it regularly from now on. Right then, that weren't so bad. I'll see you on the flip-flop.